Hearing how to fix Multnomah County's addiction response from the people who actually live through it.
And today, organizations across the spectrum of addiction recovery telling Multnomah County commissioners what needs to happen to best help the people who are struggling.
Our Brandon Thompson's live, and Brandon's been staying on top of the fentanyl emergency declaration and how these ideas play into all that. Brandon?
These were organizations, Jeff and Elizabeth, that are dealing with every step of the addiction treatment and recovery process. They say there needs to be a system to coordinate those steps so people don't get lost in the middle.
Everyone in this room can agree that recovery is possible, but how do we make it probable? I believe that about the system too, that recovery is possible for that.
Commissioner Sharon Myron bringing service providers together to find what does Multnomah County need to fix.
Going from a program or project-based system, which is what we have now, we kind of do each project as it comes, but those don't necessarily connect. Change that to a person-based system.
All the different models, put them together, and that way as the person is coming through the system, we can identify what's going to be the best method for them.
The organizations say creating one central system for one person to contact in order to connect to the different steps of the treatment process will help make sure no one gets missed. That communication has taken place during the 90-day emergency, but the desire is for a more permanent system.
Right now it's happening on an ad hoc basis, but there are efforts going on at the county, at the city, at the state to bring those together in a more formalized way.
What's incumbent upon us as government officials is creating those structures and having those systems in place so people do have that opportunity to come together.
Expanding the system to handle the amount of people who need help will take resources and time. In the meantime, Bash Pai says making sure no time is wasted and no one is discharged into the streets will help make the most of what the county has right now.
If we can start turning more of those people over, get people situated in clean, sober, and safe housing, then we can serve a lot more people with the resources we have right now.
So many times, the first point of the recovery process for someone is entering an assisted withdrawal or detox center. We told you about the $25 million state lawmakers gave to Multnomah County to create one of those facilities. So I asked Jessica Vega-Peterson, what is the timeline on that? She says right now the county is planning and they're waiting for the governor to sign the bill so the money can come to them. Back to you, Jeff and Jenny.